Brilliant. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Brilliant. I'm fully in. Thank you very much.
Get comfortable.
Oh, I will do. Ooh.
Sorry about that.
No, that was absolutely perfect. Don't worry about it. So I haven't obviously done one in a couple of weeks, for various reasons. Donc, ça fait 2 semaines que je le fais pas. So I just wanted to do one tonight, just to get the rhythm going. Alors, je voulais en faire ce soir pour recommencer. So, who have I got here? So at the moment, I've just got my little old self. So if you wanted to take part in the class, then you need to join the Zoom. Okay. So to remind you, the Zoom code is the title of the chat. Okay. Which is again, I'm going to pop it in there. It is completely free, Lawrence. Absolutely fine. I just sometimes ask for a coffee contribution at the end, which you can do to the coffee account, which is about £3 UK, but you don't have to do that. It would just be much appreciated. Yep, by all means. So 982 338 1488. And then we can do some translation. Et on peut faire un peu de traduction. Yes, you can, Kim. Wait there 1 second. It's because I've not been in there. Si tu peux. Attends. Where's the Zoom gone? Oh, there it is. So if you wanted to try and add yourself, then I'm now on it. Sorry, I was trying to sort this out. What sort of level do I need? I'm not very good, you see, or is it for every level? It is for every level, Lawrence. Everybody is welcome. We have people who are very advanced. Il y a des gens très avancés, and we've got people who have literally just started. Et nous avons des gens qui viennent de commencer. That is the point. You are very, very welcome. Vous êtes les bienvenus, everybody. But at the moment, I've got nobody I can give any translation to. Il y a personne. It says host has another meeting in progress for me. They don't. Oh, screw Zoom. There's only one meeting. There's literally only one conversation, Kim. Il n'y a qu'une seule conversation. Let me try. If I go to end meeting for all, and I go to schedule. Let's try today. Oh, well, Lawrence, I do it most Sundays. Alors, je le fais dimanche en général. Sorry about that noise. My cleaning woman's really noisy. Change it. Edit. I'm trying again now, Kim, but I don't see why it's not doing it. Sorry, those of you. I'm not doing it from home tonight, as I think is obvious. Alors, je fais pas de chez moi ce soir. Je pense que c'est évident. So that's why it's a bit difficult. C'est pour ça que c'est un peu difficile. There's only one conversation going on. Il n'y a qu'une seule conversation. Fuck Zoom. You've got such a big share of the market. Do your job properly. You've got one job. Sorry, guys, but no one's joining the Zoom at the moment. So whether that's a problem with Zoom, ça se peut que ce soit un problème avec Zoom, but for the moment, nobody's here. Personne n'est là. I should have done it at home. I shouldn't have stayed out. It's my own fault. J'aurais dû le faire à la maison. I literally have nobody joining the Zoom. If no one joins, I can't come. I can't do it. Well, bad move. I should have gone home. I have no requests. Are you still formally requesting? I'm really sorry, guys, but unless anybody joins the Zoom, I don't know what's going on. Oh, shit. Shit. Don't send me a WhatsApp, Susan. I can't listen to it now. Write to me. Because I've disconnected my audio to stick it on something else. This is stupid. There are no other booked Zoom communications. There's no other regular setups. There's nothing else going on. Don't see why it's not working. I'm aware of that, Susan, but I'm not, because look, there's only one Zoom account. The phone is now closed. Let me try and turn the phone on and off. Oh, this is so annoying for anybody watching. It's really pissing me off. We normally get going straight away, but I'm not at home today, so I thought I'd do it from a friend's house. My mistake. But to be fair, my phone is the same. C'est le même portable. It shouldn't make a difference. Ça devrait pas faire une différence. So I've just turned off the mobile, the cell phone. Alors je viens juste d'éteindre le portable. Guys, I'm really sorry. I will just not be elsewhere next week. It's my own fault. I should have just gone home. J'aurais dû rentrer à la maison. And then I'll have time to sort it. I'm so sorry. Désolé. Let me just see. I've turned the phone on and off. I cannot see how Zoom thinks I'm in a meeting. Je vois pas comment il pense que je suis en pleine réunion, because there's only my phone. It's only me that's got the account. There's only me that's got the pays the professional amount. So if I go to my schedule, there's nothing on my schedule. There's nothing else. It asks me to start a new meeting. It's just Zoom. You can't have two meetings on the same account anyway at the same time. So, it's just Zoom. We're just too big for them now. Zoom just cannot keep up with the demand, and they just can't run things properly. Right. Right. Let's try it. Fucking Zoom.
Kim says, no, it's saying please wait for host to start the meeting.
Mm-hmm. Try again now, guys. Audra, admit. 2 people. The waiting room, admit, admit, admit. Good. So I have Kim, I have Gabby, I have Audra, and I have John, who I presume is Susan. Q. Good, good, good. Excellent. We're in. Zoom, get your shit together. That's not my end. Ça vient pas de moi. Good. We've got Susan admitting, and we've got Brenda admitting. Good, 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 good. Let's wait for everybody to be here. Nina admits. Good. Sorry, guys, but I can do nothing if Zoom's been a douche. Lovely. Let's start straight away with Susan. Susan, I'm happy that you're here, but when you turned the volume off last week, we saw the dispute with your husband. I'll be go translate. Susan?
Yes.
Yeah, so unless you're Susan, guys, can you turn off your volume? So Susan, can you translate? I'm happy that you're here.
Je suis heureuse que tu sois ici.
Good, okay. But when you turned off the volume last time, we saw the row with your husband.
Mais quand tu as...
No, when you turned off quand tu as
Quand tu es
éteint, good verb, well done. The volume last time.
le bruit la dernière fois.
Good, but why are we doing 3 words spoon-fed at a time? Should we try and speak like a human and go all the way through? When you turned off the volume last time, we could see the row with your husband.
Quand tu as éteint le bruit la dernière fois, on peut voir ton mari.
Nobody's on peut because that would be, mairie is the town hall. So what's we could, we're in the past, and what's the word for husband? On peut is great, but the French, no, hang on, let's go one problem at a time. On peut is the present tense. On peut is the present tense. We could is not the present tense. There are more than one tense to a verb. So what's we could?
pouvions.
Good. But we've used on before in the sentence, so on pouv.
On pouvait.
Good job. But we're not going one word at a time. Come on, we could see the row with your husband.
Nous pouvons voir le,
No, we've gone back to the present tense, Susan. We're in the imperfect.
on pouvait voir le discussion avec ton mari. Mary.
No. Word for husband.
Mary.
No. Americans stop repeating the same answer and expecting it to be better 5 seconds later. I love you all very much, but it is purely a North American thing. What is the word for husband? What is the word for husband?
Mary.
No, same word again. It's not going to have gotten any better. It's not going to magically have gotten better. Final chance, or do you want me to give it you?
Just give it to me.
Mari. Mon mari.
Oh, Mary.
What is mairie? Is it a good French word? It's a beautiful French word. It means town hall. Yeah, as in administratively. The actual town hall is l'hôtel de ville. So could you go again? My husband. Just say for me, my husband.
Mon mari.
That's it. Don't stress the correction, Susan, because that's speaking to people like they're a little bit retarded. Just say it for me normally.
Mon mari.
That's it. Say it for me normally. Normal rhythm. We're not retarded.
Mon mari.
No, you've made him a town hall again. He might be rather stiff, but he's not a town hall. Off you go, mon mari.
Mon mari.
No, you're stressing it too much. Mon mari. Say it for me normally.
Mon mari.
Good. I don't want to be able to see where one word starts and another one stops. Good, carry on. I'm happy to see two people with the same surname. I like symmetry.
Je suis heureuse de voir deux gens avec le même surnom parce que j'aime le symétrie.
What's the word for surname in French?
I don't know.
Come on, it's not my job to find it out. Figure it out. You've done it before.
Dernièrement. Prénom.
No, keep going.
Nom de famille.
Spot on. I told you knew it. Good job. What is surnom? Has it got anything to do with surname? What is a surnom?
I have no idea.
It is in your mouth. Good job. Well done. I'm glad it's in your mouth. It is a nickname. A nickname. Yeah, a nickname. Nothing to do with surname. What surname? Go again.
Nom de famille.
Spot on. Brilliant work. Off you go. So breathe in for me, all one go. I like to see two people with the same surname because I like symmetry.
J'aime voir deux gens avec le même nom de famille parce que j'aime bien le symétrie. Symétrie.
Symmetry, lovely. Deux personnes rather than deux gens. It's much better. Gens is general, person is specific. Good. Okay. I've just eaten lots of things that I shouldn't have eaten.
Je viens de manger beaucoup de choses que je ne devrais pas manger.
Don't all be basic bitches when you're not basic bitches. Was it I shouldn't eat or I shouldn't have eaten?
I shouldn't have eaten.
Go again then.
Je viens de manger beaucoup de choses que je n'avais dû pas manger.
Go again, it wasn't clean.
Je viens de manger beaucoup de choses que je n'avais pas dû manger.
We've been over this, Susan. We did this in lesson 1, you and I. The first lesson we ever had together, we did this. What is I should without the have?
Je dois.
Focus, Susan. I should without the have. Just I should. I should have.
Devrais.
Good. So are we using that in any way, shape, or form when we say I shouldn't have eaten? No, because there's a have coming in. What is throwing your brain? The inclusion of the have. Let's make it positive. I should have. I should have. What's I should have? I should have left.
Je should have. J'aurais dû.
Thank you. Thank you. Stop looking diagonally. I can see on here. Okay. So what is the little tip that we use, Susan? You're given it in week 1. If you have got a should and a have, a would and a have, a could and a have, you will go to the conditional on your auxiliary. Susan, say for me, I could, talking about next week. In other words, the conditional. Say for me, I could come.
Je pourrais venir.
Good job. I could have come. I'm bringing in the have.
J'aurais pu venir.
Good job. I couldn't have come.
Je n'aurais pu pas venir. Je n'aurais pas pu venir.
Good job. Well done. We've only got one verb, so that's the verb that we've got to make negative. Great. One first verb that we can make negative. I could have never have come. Oh, well, thanks for inviting me anyway, Luke, but I could never have come because, Sundays when I go to my heroin dealer. I could never have come.
Je n'aurais jamais pu venir.
Spot on. It is that simple, guys. When you hear would, should, could, you're so tempted to say all the shit you normally know. Pourrait, devrait. I get it. And the have is often so quickly said in English. Couldn't have, shouldn't have, wouldn't have. Yeah, but it is honestly different. Here's another little thing to think about. In English, there is a big difference between I should have and I would have had to. One sounds something we want, and one sounds something we don't want. I should have, drunk less wine. I would have had to drive home if I didn't, have a taxi or something. I mean, one sounds like something we want, and one sounds like something we don't want. Should sounds, positive, and would have to sounds like, oh God, it's a good job you're here, Luke, because otherwise I would have to. But let's just acknowledge, in French, they're exactly the same thing. I would have to come, je devrais venir. I should come, je devrais venir. Same shit, same French. I would have had to. Oh, thank God you're here, Luke. Otherwise, I would have had to have walked home. J'aurais dû, whatever. I should have. Oh, damn. I really should have, j'aurais dû. Same shit. So that is worth bearing in mind. Good, Susan, a little bit more. I should have listened to Luke during my first lesson. I should have listened to Luke during my first lesson.
J'aurais dû écouter à Luc pendant mon premier cours.
Now, I know French is an absolute ocean of prepositions, but say for me, I listened to Luke in the present tense. Just say, I listened to Luke.
J'ai écouté à Luc.
Present tense, I did say.
Oh, écoute à Luc.
Does écouter need a?
I thought it did.
No, it's built in. Common error, common error, common error. Say for me, I'm listening to Luke. None of the following verbs have a preposition. I repeat, calling all cars, calling all cars. None of the following verbs have a preposition. I'm listening to Luke. Off you go.
J'écoute Luc.
Spot on, I'm listening to him.
Je lui écoute.
Hang on, you just bloody told me that it's j'écoute Luc. Is j'écoute Luc direct or indirect?
It's direct.
Spot on, off you go, I'm listening to him. Ignore the fact that there's a to him in English. Off you go, I'm listening to him.
Je l'écoute.
Spot on, I'm looking for Luke.
Je cherche Luc.
Well done, I'm looking for him.
Je le cherche.
Good job, you got it, well done, Susan. I'm waiting for Luke.
J'attends Luc.
Spot on, I'm waiting for him.
Je l'attends.
Spot on, well done. I'm looking at Luke.
Je regarde Luc.
Spot on, I'm looking at him.
Je le regarde.
Well done, Susan, excellent. So basically, French is a shitstorm of added prepositions. Let's be honest, but not with these verbs. These verbs actually just don't have them. They've got it built in. Yep. Say for me, I'm going to listen to him.
Je vais l'écouter.
Spot on. That's it. Yeah. It's not je vais lui écouter. Yeah. That's it. Okay. Good. Because what are you listening to? Luke. Yep. All right. Good. Excellent, Susan. Good job. Excellent work. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So things to be careful of: would, should, could versus would have, should have, could have. Particularly because this shit is massively common in what the next video, which I'm about to record, which is going to be Monday, which is an advanced version of, oh, if I'd have done this, I would have done this. It's very common in those hypothetical pairings. Good, 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 good. Let's go to Audra. Okay, so if you're not Susan, well done, Susan. Clap, clap, clap. If you're not Audra, if you're not Susan, can you turn off the microphone? We're going to Audra. Okay, Audra, are you there? Speak.
Yep.
I can't see your face.
Oh. Well, I was having some issues. on
You
Zoom
always
with
have issues. Don't be
connection.
miserable, bitch. Show your face. Go on, let's see your lovely
Okay.
face. Turn it on. There we go. You're not having any connections. Good, lovely, lovely, lovely. People that are beginners like to be able to see faces. Right, off you go. They can lip read better. So say for me, Audra has learned a lot of grammar with Luke recently.
Autre appris beaucoup de grammaire avec Luc récemment.
Lovely. Okay. She's going to be part of no, what was I going to say? She was part of those I was working with last week. She was part of those I was working with last week. Phrasal verb to be part. No. Phrasal verb to be part of. Faire partie de. Faire partie de. She was part of those I was working with last week.
Elle faisait partie de ce que j'ai travaillé la dernière semaine.
Elle faisait partie, good, de ce, good choice. Those of you that are watching, those, ce. I was working with, what does that need to be in posh English?
Avec lequel j'ai travaillé.
All the people. Now, Susan, the lovely Susan, she's a human being. The lovely Gabby, she's a human being. Are they things or are they people?
Oh, okay, avec qui?
Thank you. So go again then. So, elle faisait partie de ceux avec qui je travaillais la semaine dernière. She's part of those with whom I was working last week.
Elle faisait partie de ceux qui...
With whom?
Avec ceux avec qui j'ai travaillé le dernier
La semaine dernière.
la semaine.
Go again. Elle faisait partie de ceux avec qui je travaillais la semaine dernière.
Elle faisait partie de ceux avec qui je travaillais la semaine dernière.
Great. What was I going to say? Yeah, that's fine. After learning the tenses from me, I'm trying to make her learn more vocabulary.
Après d'avoir appris le ton.
No. After learning the tenses with me, I'm trying to. Did I learn the tenses with me, or is that right? So who am I referring to when
okay. Is it?
Go on?
So you're referring to me, but there's another person. So, après que.
Keep going. Well done. It sounds good to me. Good.
Après qu'elle ait appris le ton.
Pause. There's a lot of stuff going on here that's good. There's a lot of stuff which isn't. Après que, so basically, for those of you that don't follow, if you have got the same person, so after Al chose some, slate, we put it in the garden. Yeah. Après avoir choisi, so two different people. Après que Al a choisi de l'ardoise, ardoise et slate, on l'a mis, tu vois, dans le jardin, whatever, au jardin. The fact is, that's two different people because it's Al chose the slate and then we put it in the garden. If it was after choosing the slate, Al put it in the garden. Après avoir, il l'a, English is a bit of a cheated little bitch, isn't it? Because you go, after learning a load of tenses, I'm then going to give Susan. So in other words, that kind of works because that's then talking about the person I'm going to be. So you are included in sentence number 2, but not as a subject pronoun. So basically, long story short, après que. As you said, yes. Next question. Après que, Audra, subjunctive or not? No. Common French error, but no. So do we need après qu'elle ait après or après qu'elle a après? Yeah. What did you say? A or A, do you think?
A.
I know. So off you go. So after she learns all the tenses.
Après qu'elle a appris les tons avec moi.
Good, or tous les temps, lovely. Okay. I want her to learn some vocabulary.
Je veux qu'elle prend that she
Je veux plus que takes what?
that's subjunctive. So
Go on. Je veux qu'elle apprenne.
je veux qu'elle apprenne le vocabulaire.
Spot on, spot on, spot on. Yeah, spot on. Brilliant work. So in other words, je veux take subjunctive. Good job, right? She needs to practice her French every day. Go.
C'est nécessaire qu'elle pratique.
What she needs.
Elle a besoin de,
Good job. She needs to practice her French every day. Off you go.
elle a besoin de pratiquer.
Pratiquer, 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 pratiquer. Yeah. No, listen to Lukey. Listen. Pratiquer, not pract. There's no C in it. Pratiquer. Off you go. Go again. So she needs to practice her French every day. Yeah. If you're not Audra, can you turn your microphone off? Would that be okay? If you're not Audra, can you turn your microphone off? That's it. Yeah. By all means, say it out loud to yourself. That's whoever's just said that. I think it was Ron. That's absolutely great. Say it to yourself. Practice it to yourself. But just make sure the microphone's off. That's great. Lovely. Off you go. So she needs to practice her French every day. Go.
Elle a besoin de pratiquer le français tous les jours.
Her French.
Son français.
Good. Breathe in. Elle a besoin de pratiquer son français tous les jours. Go.
Elle a besoin de pratiquer son français tous les jours.
Okay. We've got someone with a rather amusing name. Is it going to be a real person or is it going to be an idiot? Place your bets. We've got Ryu, fuck you. Let's see if it's a real person or is it an idiot? Let's have a look. Interesting. Let's have a look. Participants. Close. Connecting to audio. Here it comes. Place your bets, guys. Normal person or idiot? We've got Ryu. Hello, Ryu. Do you want to show yourself on camera? Yes or no? Sorry, Ryu, if I can't see you on camera, you can't stay in. I'm really sorry. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay, good, lovely. Lovely. Thank you for your support, Rumi. Okay, so off you go. So I should have practiced my French every day. I should have practiced my French every day.
J'aurais dû pratiquer mon français tous les jours.
Good. That would have allowed me to improve.
Ce qui me permet de...
Susan has been through the hard work for you. Don't make the same stuff up. Would have allowed me. What tense are we bloody in if that would have allowed me?
Past conditional.
That's it. Would have allowed me. Yeah. Go on, that would have allowed me.
Ce qui m'aurait permis.
Pause. Let's just accept that your mouth, all of you, knows more when you use the je. Say for me, I have allowed. J'ai permis.
Oh, j'ai permis.
There we go. J'ai permis. So it stands to reason if it's j'ai permis, what's it going to be for would have allowed?
Aurait permis.
Up you go. Yeah, ça m'aurait permis. So, yeah.
Ce qui m'aurait permis de m'améliorer.
Lovely. Yeah. Or ce qui m'aurait permis d'améliorer mon français. Lovely. Well done. Okay. Luke wants me to say everything instead of reading it. Luke wants me to say everything instead of reading it.
Luc veut que je parle tout.
Say, not speak.
Oh, Luc veut que je dise tout au lieu de lire, de le lire.
Spot on, breathe in, say it in one go. Luc veut que je lise tout au lieu de le lire.
Luc veut que je dise tout au lieu de le lire.
Good. I think I said Lees rather than D's, but yeah. The point is, practice your good stuff, guys. Don't practice I think I've said this before. Practice the stuff you've got correct. Yeah, don't practice the stuff that you can't do. Being fine, yeah, obviously make sure you can then say it, but then spend time practicing what you've just done well. Let's lock it down. And again, Luke wants me to say it instead of reading it.
Luc veut que je le dise.
Is it Luke vous or Luke the?
Luc veut.
Clean up the vowel, the.
Luc veut que je le dise.
No, you're saying vous. You're saying vous. Say for me, like it's one name, say for me, hello, this is my friend, Mr. Luc Vuxlades. Imagine he's some kind of like, whatever, foreign guy. Say for me, Luc Vuxlades. Luc Vuxlades.
Luc veut que je le dise.
That's it. That was so nice, Audra. Well done. Imagine it's one word, Luc Vuxlades. Because your brain goes, I'm saying all these words. Say for me, Mr. Luc Vuxlades.
Mr. Luc veut que je dise.
No, you did it, but you just messed up his name. Then he's going to come and bitch slap you. Luc Vuxlades.
Luc veut que je dise.
Luc veut que je le dise.
Veut que je dise.
Luc, think we're saying Luc wants that. I say it. Luc veut que je le dise.
Luc veut que le...
Why have we got a spoonerism going on? Listen, Luc veut que je le dise. Luc veut que je le dise. Veut que je le dise. Veut que je le dise. No, it's a mess. And Audrey, you don't give me mess. You give me great work. Save me. Luc veut que je le dise.
Luc veut que je le dise.
Good. Save me que je le dise. Just the last bit.
Que je le dise.
Nice.
Que je le dise.
Le before the de. Que je le dise. That I say it's good. Luc veut que je le dise. Luc veut que je le dise.
Luc veut que je...
Close your mouth. Listen, no, don't open. Don't speak in English. If you speak in English, it resets your palate. There's a guy I teach called Alex. I like him very much, but the minute he speaks in English, it goes to dog shit. I just say, don't even speak to me. Don't even speak to me. Just don't speak, because every time he speaks in English, it resets the palate, the whole mouth, and to the English way. Just say, French, Luc veut que je le dise. Nice, better. Good job, good girl. All right, good, Audra. Lovely. Let's go to Kimberly. Good. Lovely. So Kim, can you hear me?
Yes.
Brilliant. Okay. So why is Audra on the screen? Yeah. So this week Luke rang me from a bar in London.
Cette semaine, Luc m'a sonné dans le bar à Londres.
Good. So sonner is to ring when you ring a bell or when a telephone rings. But ring as in communication. That's it. Téléphoner, passing coup de fil. Yeah, okay. So does it literally mean ring? Yes. Does it mean ring in that context? No. So off you go. Luke rang me from a bar in London.
Luc m'a téléphoné dans le bar à Londres.
Okay, lovely. Okay. Let me just turn the camera around. Otherwise, you're just looking at the computer. One second. Turn around. I've got that Bonnie Tyler song, Turn Around. I've got that in my brain now. Every now and then she gets nodules, I'd imagine. Every now and then she gets nodules. All right. Luke rang me from a bar in London. Okay. He was with his friend Gabby.
Il était avec son ami Gabi.
Okay. She'd come to London to buy some girls from Lithuania.
Elle était venue de Londres, de where?
So she'd come to London to buy some girls from Lithuania.
Elle était venue à Londres pour acheter des filles de Lithuanie.
La Lituanie, lovely. Okay. Because they're very popular in her establishment.
Parce qu'elles sont très populaires dans son entreprise.
Yeah, lovely, or son établissement. From the verb établir. Établir, établissant, établissez, établisse. Yeah, nice snake verb, okay? Good. Okay. They're much more flexible than girls from Yorkshire.
Elles sont. Je sais pas.
A lot more flexible.
Elles sont beaucoup plus flexibles. Des filles
Who come from Yorkshire.
qui viennent de Yorkshire.
Plural come, qui vient.
Qui viennent de Yorkshire.
Good, that's it. It's great when more than one person comes. So, effectivement, elles sont beaucoup plus flexibles que celles qui viennent de Yorkshire ou les filles qui, des filles, no, que les filles qui viennent de Yorkshire. That's good. Or le Yorkshire, because it's a county. Okay, good. But she has somebody. But she understands that taste is a personal choice. But she understands that taste is a personal choice.
Mais elle comprend que le goût est un choix personnel.
Lovely. Okay. She's just made it easier. She's put her full catalogue online. She's just made it easier. She's put her full catalogue online.
Elle vient de le rendre plus facile de faire some shit.
She's just put her full catalogue online.
Elle vient de mettre son catalogue en ligne.
Yes, la catalogue en ligne. Love it. Okay. Okay. You can choose the girl or the boy that you want, and you can pay with PayPal.
Tu peux choisir le mec ou femme que tu veux et tu peux payer avec PayPal.
Good. Ou tu peux choisir le mec ou la fille qui te plaît et payer avec PayPal. Okay. This little update has been very useful. This little update has been very useful.
Cette petite mise à jour
has been
a été très utile.
Good, très utile. For those of you that didn't follow, mettre à jour, to put today, is to update. Kim used the noun form, mise à jour. Okay, a very common word in French. Okay, lovely. Okay, don't forget, Gabby receives 25% of everything that they earn.
N'oubliez pas que Gabi en gagne 25% de tout ce qu'elle gagne.
Yeah. Some people are more comfortable with a prostitute.
Quelques gens sont plus confortables avec un prostitute.
Certaines personnes. Yeah.
Certaines personnes sont plus confortables avec une prostitute.
Okay. When it was John's 50th birthday, Susan bought him Gabby's special experience, and he was very grateful.
C'était le 5e anniversaire de Jean. Susan l'a acheté en l'expérience.
Did Susan buy John, or did she buy something for John?
Susan lui a acheté une expérience spatiale de Gabi, l'expérience spatiale de Gabi.
Okay, good. And he was very grateful.
Et il était très reconnaissant.
Yeah, you'll also hear il en était. He of it was very grateful. Good. Okay. And Brenda met her husband David waiting outside Gabby's offices.
Brenda a rencontré son mari pendant qu'il attendait
en dehors des
bureaux de Gabi.
Okay, lovely. Donc Brenda, elle a rencontré son mari lorsqu'il attendait, or just simply, when he was, quand il attendait. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. She says that she has a secret. No, she yeah, she says she has a secret.
Elle dit qu'elle a un secret.
Okay. She gives them all a cup of tea before beginning.
Elle leur offre une tasse de thé avant de commencer.
That's it. It has to be Yorkshire tea, otherwise she's not comfortable.
Ça doit être
Yorkshire tea Yorkshire tea is actually a brand. Yeah, it's a brand. Okay, yeah.
Ça doit être un Yorkshire tea.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Otherwise, she's not comfortable.
Sinon, elle n'est pas confortable.
Good. Lovely. Brilliant. Excellent. Good job. Let's go over to Gabby and then lovely. Right. Are you there, Gabby?
Oui.
I agree with what you've just said, Luke.
Je suis d'accord avec toutes les choses que tu as dit, Luke.
So toutes les choses, lovely, all the things, nice solution, Gabby. But what's what when it's not what is the word what? Sucker. Go again. So breathe in for me. Go again. So say to me, I agree with what you've just said. Off you go.
Je suis d'accord avec ce que tu as dit, Luke.
Lovely. Not what you said. What you've just said. Ce que tu viens.
Ce que tu viens de.
Infinitive.
Dire.
Good. Put it together. Je suis d'accord avec ce que tu viens de dire.
Sorry.
Je suis d'accord.
Je suis d'accord avec
ce que tu viens de dire.
Ce que tu viens de dire.
Good. Aim to put it together. Je suis d'accord avec ce que tu viens de dire. Ouais, je suis d'accord avec ce que tu viens de dire. Put it together.
Ouais, je suis d'accord avec ce que tu viens de dire.
Nice, Mrs. Well done. Good job. And again.
Ouais, je suis d'accord avec ce que tu viens de dire.
Good. For those of you that are listening attentively, you'll notice that Gabby relaxed her mouth and was just like, "Oh, fuck this." Well, yeah, and you'll notice it went a lot better. Yeah, good. Okay. Good. Gabby's so say for me. I've just spent a week in London, and I saw Luke every day. I've just spent a week in London, and I saw Luke every day.
Je viens de passer une semaine à Londres et j'ai vu Luc chaque jour.
Tous les jours. Yeah, always chaque jour. Okay. He showed me where he likes to take his victims.
Il m'a montré où il aime de prendre.
Careful. Il aime de. Do I need a de?
Il aime.
Say for me, I like to eat. Just you say that I like to eat.
J'aime manger. J'aime manger.
Your final answer, de or no de?
No de.
My final answer, no fucking de ever. J'aime does not have a. Say for me, I like to do it.
J'aime le faire.
There you go. Was there a de there?
No.
Okay.
J'aime le faire.
Okay, good. Be careful of that, guys. That's a weirdly common error. People always pop that in. Normally, if you pop in a bien or an aurait, where j'aurais bien aimé de le faire? Where's the de there? Yeah, j'aurais bien aimé le faire. There's no de there. Okay, good. So, where he takes, what is the verb to take a person, Gabby?
That's the
amener versus apporter versus emporter. Good job. Okay, lovely. Okay. We had to wear masks when we took the tube.
On a besoin de porter le
Careful
masque.
now, careful. This is a common error. How do you say for me in the present tense, I need?
J'ai besoin.
Good.
J'ai besoin de.
So your brain feels in saying the j'ai that you've gone in the past, but you haven't. You're just using a phrasal verb with have. Huh? Good. So say for me, I needed. J'avais.
J'avais besoin.
de or j'ai eu besoin de. Now do it for me with we. On avait besoin de or on a eu besoin de.
On avait besoin de porter des masques.
Porter des masques, lovely. Okay, lovely. When we took the tube, when we took again is either your choice of whether it's every time, single time we took the tube, or throughout the week when we were taking the tube wishy-washy. Quand on prend or quand on apprend.
Quand on prenait le métro.
Good. Okay. We enjoyed ourselves. We enjoyed ourselves a lot.
On s'amusait.
Action past.
We enjoyed ourselves.
Is it in the past, present, or the future?
Well, it's in the past.
Say for me, I enjoyed myself. Je me
suis amusée.
put bien in there.
Je me suis bien amusée.
Swap the je me suis poetry to on say. We enjoyed ourselves.
On s'est bien amusé.
Good. Good. I need to plug my thing, darling. I think I can do it in the USB here. Actually, that'd be quite good. I think I can. I've got one in here in the side of Charmaine's computer, mate. Don't worry. Brilliant. That should work. Trust. Oh, piss off. Enter device passcode to trust this computer. Can you guys still see me yet?
Yeah.
Decline, whatever. What's this? Oh, because I see it's trying to connect my computer to said. I don't want Al's girlfriend to be able to see all my porn films.
Je ne veux pas
Careful. What have we missed? Je ne veux pas.
Je ne veux pas que la copine de Gal.
Yep.
Is it subjunctive here?
Yes, it is. And what's the subject? Yes, it is. A negative. And good point, Gabby. A negative one is just as much a subjunctive as a positive one.
Yeah.
And what is the subjunctive of pouvoir? It is. What is it? No.
Puce. What isn't the word I'm looking for to see?
No, because I don't want her to be able to see.
I'll be able to say, puce.
Thank you. Puce is like a flea. Puce is a flea. Or you'd say to somebody, like you'd say to them, oh, my puce, you talk to them as like if it was a child, okay? So, je veux pas que la copine d'Al puisse see all my porn films.
Puisse voir mon vidéo de porn.
Just say for me, tous mes pornos.
Oh, tous mes pornos.
Breathe in for me, Gabby. Ouais, je veux pas que la copine d'Al puisse voir tous mes pornos.
Oh, too quick. Oh, sorry, Luke, I haven't got it tonight.
Yes, you have. You're doing absolutely fine. I don't want. Je veux pas.
Je ne veux pas.
No, listen to me, Gabby. It's Mr. and Mrs. Je ne veux pas. Say for me, je ne veux pas.
Je ne veux pas.
There you go. Excellent, Gabby. Mr. and Mrs. Let's say la copine d'Al.
La copine d'Al.
So now put them together, they're going to get married, they're going to be double barrels. Like all the other fuckers that get married and think that sounds classy, and we just think, well, yeah, that's just a hyphen. So say for me, je ne veux pas que la copine d'Al. Je ne veux pas que la copine d'Al.
Je ne veux pas que copine d'Al.
La copine, though, I don't want that, the girlfriend of Al. Je ne veux pas que la copine d'Al.
Je ne veux pas que le copine d'Al.
Nice, everybody's impressed. Close your mouth, Gabby, go again. Je ne veux pas que la copine d'Al.
Je ne veux pas que le copine d'Al.
Nice, Mrs. Good. Now we're going to do another family. Puisse voir Mr. and Mrs. Puisse voir mes pornos. Puisse voir mes pornos.
What is it? Puisse
voir mes pornos.
Puisse voir mon porno.
Plural, I'd made more than one. Puisse voir mes pornos.
Puisse voir mes pornos.
Okay, breathe in. Puisse voir mes pornos. Puisse voir mes pornos.
Puisse voir mes pornos.
So now we're going to put these three bastards together. Je ne veux pas que la copine d'Al puisse voir mes pornos.
Je ne veux pas que copine d'Al
puisse voir mes pornos. Can see my pornos. Breathe in. We're not done. We've got to get it smooth. Je ne veux pas que la copine d'Al puisse voir mes pornos.
Je ne veux pas, je ne veux pas je ne veux pas que le copine d'Al puisse me porno.
Puisse voir mes porno, but that was quite good.
Puisse voir mes porno.
Good. Je ne veux pas que la copine d'Al puisse voir mes pornos. Je ne veux pas que la copine d'Al puisse voir mes pornos.
Je ne veux pas que le copine d'Al puisse me
Gabby, I'm getting cross. Puisse voir. Can see.
puisse voir.
Yeah, think what you're saying. Think what you're saying. Je ne veux pas que la copine d'Al puisse voir mes pornos. Go again.
Je ne veux pas que le copine d'Al puisse voir mes pornos.
Nice, Mrs. Good job. Okay, lovely. Okay, lovely, excellent. Because I'm going to send them her for Christmas.
Oh, parce que je vais l'envoyer.
Pause. There's no.
envers-
No. Pause. Say for me. I give. Just on its own. Say I give.
Tu donnes?
I give them, meaning the flowers to my mother. What's I give them?
Tu le donnes?
So you do know the plural. You do know the plural direct. Say for me. I give to her.
Je lui donne.
So with the pronouns that we needed were les and lui. In what order are we going to stick those two together? If I put them both together.
Le lui.
Spot on, Gabby. Excellent work. So say for me, I'm going to give them her for Christmas.
Je vais le lui à Noël.
Where's the fucking verb? Je vais les lui. No, je vais les lui.
Je vais le lui à Noël.
Where's give?
Oh crap! Je vais le lui donner à Noël.
Good. I'm going to send them to her at Christmas. Change the verb.
Oh dear, look. Je vais le lui envoyer.
Don't read it. Say it. Envoyer. Good job.
Envoyer.
Good. Don't let le win, guys. Don't let le win. Le is too much of a big thing. It could be lay. Yeah. Luke, do you want one slice of gluten-free cake? No, I want more than one slice. Is lay, not always, well, slice is la, feminine, but yeah. Good. Excellent. Okay. Because she's offered to give me the photographs she took of Al. Because she's offered to give me the photographs she took of Al. Before you go any further, photographs is masculine. Feminine. Photographs is feminine. I'm giving it on purpose. Because she's offered to give me the photographs she's taken of Al.
Parce que elle a offert.
Keep going.
To give me, m'a donné la photo.
Plural.
Les photos d'Al.
So you're really close to being really, really fluent. So the problem is that your mouth has got some different muscle memories in it, none of which are bad. So for example, frère feels comfortable in your mouth because that's a brother. Have you ever had a brother in your mouth, Gabby? I mean, do you know, the fact is, the fact is, your mouth is comfortable saying. The fact is, you're comfortable saying frère. What is, and the verb to offer is offrir, but the past tense is offert. Right? Okay, offert, like ouvert, couvert, découvert. Just say. So I'm going to give you a verb, and you're going to go in the past tense. Ouvrir. Say for me, j'ai ouvert.
J'ai ouvert.
Good job, Gabby. Couvrir. All of you, with your microphones off, can you all say the same thing? Ouvrir, j'ai ouvert.
Yeah. Ouvrir, j'ai ouvert.
Bye, Vicky. Vicky, leaving because tu es trop vite de les faire apprendre. That's not correct. Tu es trop rapide, you mean? They're all feeling like roasted chickens. Vicky, I A, know them, B, teach them, C, know what their level is, and D, are trying to get them to do several things at the same time. But thank you for your opinion, Vicky. Bye, Felicia. Okay, so seriously. Good. Gabby, do you feel like a roasted chicken? No.
No, I love you to bits, you know.
Yeah. If you want me all to, if you want to sit around and massage each other's feet while we do one verb every hour, good. Keep paying me £40 an hour to not do anything in a hurry. I'm more than happy, trust me. Good. Off we go. So say for me, I have opened, j'ai ouvert.
J'ai ouvert.
I have covered, j'ai
Couvert.
Good. I have discovered, j'ai
J'ai découvert.
Good. I have offered, j'ai offert.
J'ai offert.
I have hey Harry. I have what was I going to say? I have suffered, j'ai souffert.
Oh, j'ai souffert.
Good.
Souffert.
Good.
Souffert.
Lovely. Good job, good job, good job, good job. Right, let's go to John. Let's have some male company. John, are you there? Good. So if you're not John, turn it off. Good. John, I know you're not as advanced as we've had quite a few advanced people in a row tonight. We don't always, but we have had in a row. So don't feel intimidated because they're not better people. They've just done more. That's all it is. All right. It is that simple. So say for me, this week, Luke has been very busy. Up you go. This week, Luke has been very busy.
Cette semaine, Luc,
Yep. Et.
Luc
Et.
occupé.
Boy, no, so you're going in the right direction, but did Luke busy somebody else? So John, let me teach you a trick. Use your brain with the I and your mouth will know more. Say for me, I have been to Paris. I'll say the sentence. I'm going to leave one word blank. You fill it in. J'ai blank à Paris. I have been. J'ai été. Any ideas? J'ai été. Été. To those of you listening that haven't quite got your tenses yet, you'll be like, that shit sounds like the imperfect. It does. It sounds the same, but it's not. Say for me, I have been. J'ai été.
J'ai été.
Good. Have in the middle. Say for me, Luke has been.
Luc a été.
Spot on. Nice conversion. That was a lovely conversion. That's all we need to do. We just need to convert it. Say for me, Susan has been.
Susan a été.
Lovely flow through. Lovely flow through. Good. It's that simple. All right. So sometimes your mouth just knows the je form. Can we all make it very clear that I have been and I went are not the same thing? John, what is the verb to go?
Aller.
Nice accent. Could you please say for me, I went? Just
je suis allé.
well remembered. Now, whether your brain went aller is an extra verb or whether you just went je suis allé sounds correct, I don't mind. I'd rather it be the latter. Good. So say for me, Susan has been.
Susan est allée.
Spot on. Or Susan est allée. Exactly. So in other words, your mouth knows the grammar. You know, you're not selfish people. You know, you've got partners and husbands and wives and kids and all of you, you know. Gabby, you've got your dealer. The fact is you're not selfish people, but the fact is your mouth all knows je better. All right, lovely. So say for me, Luke has been. Luke a...
Luc a été.
Very occupied, very busy.
Luc a été occupé. What's the word for busy?
You said it already. Very occupied, très occupé.
Luc a été occupé.
That's it. Give me very busy.
Très occupé.
Good. Give me a whole sentence. Give more than capable. Luc a été très occupé.
Luc a été très occupé.
Link.
Très occupé.
Good man.
Très
Lovely.
occupé.
Rumi, to ask you a question. Yes, été is spelled E with an acute, T, E with an acute. That's the past tense. J'ai été. Okay, good. Say for me, I came, je suis venu.
J'ai venu.
Extra verb, je
Je suis venu.
That's it. Okay, 1 second. There's some other weird shit coming on. I just need to delete events. Yeah. Okay. Lovely. So say for me. So if it's je suis venu, what's they came? Two women, feminine. What's they came?
Ils sont venus.
Two women.
Ils
But
sont venus.
that's it. Just so in other words, don't try and learn 6 of anything. Okay. Just literally go with the je and then play with the rest. All right. Good. So they came to see me.
elles sont venues.
Yeah.
Elles me sont.
No. So the instinct that you're going with is an instinct I like very much indeed, which is to shove a pronoun before a verb. And lesser mortals, John, I'm always having to go bits before verbs to remind them to stick the pronoun before the verbs. But the full version of that rather beautiful little song is bits before verbs except before an infinitive. That's the whole shit. Bits before verbs except before an infinitive. What is the infinitive to see, John?
Voir.
Spot on. Is that a two form? Is that a long form of a verb?
It's the long form.
That's it, good man. So if I asked you to put the pronoun me, which you correctly identified before that verb, what would I come up with? What two-word combination would I have?
Me voir.
Spot on. Now give me they came to see me.
Elles sont venues me voir.
Nice joining. John, you join nicely. You haven't done as much, not that you're not as good, you just haven't done as much as other people, but keep joining out loud and you will overtake people because that is how your muscle memory will develop. Good. Elles sont venues me voir. Good. Save me, they came to see me here in London.
Elles sont venues.
So John, all I've asked, John, stop. Save me the word here.
Ici.
In London.
À London.
À Londres. Good. So I added 3 words to your sentence, but that just suddenly felt long to you. So you screwed up what you've just done beautifully before. Yeah, it's just psychological. You've just done all of that bit. Save me, they came to see me. Elles sont venues.
Elles sont venues me voir ici à Londres.
Good. Okay. Hi, Marcy. I've just seen. Gabby did very well, didn't she, Marcy? And Marcy, I got your message about your class the other night, so don't worry about it. I know that your internet's playing up. Good. And lots of love. Good, John. I had calling all cars. Had, not have, had. I had organised something last week. I organised an event in the park that most of you know about. So I had organised something last week.
J'ai organisé.
So that is what is in your mouth. For I have organised. Repeat. I had organised. What's that going to be? All right. No, you don't know it. Let's teach you. Mama. Let's teach you. John, what are our 2 auxiliary verbs? You've used them both tonight when you've said j'ai été and je suis allé. One of them uses avoir, one of them uses être. Would you agree with that statement?
Yes.
Yep, that's what we do. What is the was tense of avoir? It is avait.
I'm sorry, you cut out.
What is the was tense of avoir? Avait. The imperfect, the was tense. Avait. That's it. What is the was tense of être? Similar, être. Spot on. On their own, that is the was tense. When shoved in the middle of another verb, that is the had tense. For grammaticians, it's the plus perfect or le plus que parfait. So in other words, Al has eaten, Al a mangé, Al had eaten, Al avait mangé. Luc has left, Luc est parti, Luc had left, Luc était parti. So in other words, your middle word is going into was. I'm going to give you a combination, John. Luc has decided. Luc a décidé. What is Luc had decided?
Luc avait décidé.
Luc avait décidé. Lovely. Don't confuse it with aurait. Yeah, don't confuse it with aurait, which is Luc would have decided. Lovely. Lovely, John. Luc has gone up. Luc est calling all cars. Luc est monté. Could you give me Luc had gone up?
Luc avait monté.
Was it a have or a be verb in the middle? Luc est monté.
Luc était monté.
Good man. Excellent work. That's it. It is that simple. So if we had a nous, So we have chosen, nous avons choisi, nous avions choisi. We just use the was form. So it is not the was form on its own, it's the was form in the middle, okay? In other words, the auxiliary is the was form. Yeah, good. Notice, John, that we often say Luke had, in English, we don't just, so Luke has eaten, Luke's eaten, Luke had eaten, Luke had eaten. Okay, good. Okay, so I had organized. So instead of j'ai organisé, what's I had organized?
J'aurais organisé.
But let's just clean up this pronunciation of the was tense.
Oh, wait a minute. J'avais organisé.
Good. Some people, I just teach this tense and say it's the avait été tense. Right. Good. Okay. We met 3 new people. People is feminine. We met 3 new people. It was quite nice.
What's the word for meet?
It depends whether it's meet for the first time or meet for somebody that you already know. Rencontrer is for the first time. So we met, an action taking place in the past. We met 3 new people.
Nous avons rencontré.
Now you've got a lot of muscle memory going on, which I like. Muscle memory can either be your best friend or it can be a son of a bitch. Your mouth is used to saying, give me the verb to tell a story, say raconter. And again, raconter. Yeah? Yeah. Is it similar to rencontrer? Yes, to the English ear, because it's using the same consonants, r and k and t and r. Yeah, so say for me, rencontrer.
Rencontrer.
Nice vowel listening, John. Nice vowel listening. Okay. Tell a story. Raconter. Different verb. And then we've got other bastards which use the similar sounds like se rendre compte and raconter, to recount, and all this stuff, like so give me the verb to meet. Rencontrer.
Rencontrer.
Nice, that's it. Good vowel listening. Good. So say for me, we met, nous avons. Off we go.
Nous rencontrons.
We met is in the past. We met is in the past.
Nous avons rencontré.
Nice, well done, excellent. Because even though rencontrer is an a verb, everybody seems to think, because it's got an R up its arse before the a, that everybody thinks it's going to go rencontreux or some stuff like that. No, Johnson, nous avons rencontré 3 new people.
Trois nouvelles personnes.
John is reading. John is reading. John is reading. Count to 3 for me, John.
1, 2, 3.
Ah, now John is speaking. Say for me 3.
3.
New, feminine. New people.
Personnes.
Good. Good, John.
Trois nouvelles personnes.
Nouvelle.
3 nouvelles personnes.
Good job, good job, good job, good job.
3 nouvelles personnes.
Good. Good. Nice, John. Good. Nice. John, you've got a lot of things going for you. You've got a good muscle memory. You've got a very good muscle memory. Say everything out loud. Listen to the podcast. I'm sure Susan's got them. She paid for them, so maybe she'll sell them to you. I wouldn't normally allow people to sell them to other people, but within a marriage, I'm okay with that. Just say everything out loud. Just say everything out loud. But don't say words in isolation. You have a very good muscle memory, and you have the capacity to join very smoothly, above where you're at. Really, that's better than where you're at. Your voice is higher than your grammar, which is a very good thing. Join everything together. Good. Let's see who else I've got to deal with quickly. Good job before we can make a move. Oh, I've got oh no, Susan's looking all happy. I far preferred it when you were telling him off last week with the volume off. That was fucking hilarious. We were like, we love that. We love that little bit of cinema. That was brilliant. Okay. I suspect Susan's a husband beater. I do, but I suspect John enjoys it. Good. Let's go over to Brenda. Talking of people who slap their husbands and talking of husbands who enjoy it. Let's go over to Brenda.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, Brenda, I like your top. You're looking very urban. Yeah, you ready for action?
Out here, we have the feds. The feds are here.
Are they? Hide all your gear from the filth. Yeah.
Got my camo on.
Good. Go to your safe room and hide all the best drugs. Right. Okay, off you go. So say for me, my name is Brenda. Je m'appelle. Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle Brenda.
And again?
I wasn't expecting that. Je m'appelle Brenda.
Okay. I am American,
Je suis américaine.
but my husband is British.
Mais mon mari est
You'll notice I said British because everybody says anglais. Nobody knows the word for British.
Britannique.
Britannique. Well done. Britannique. Excellent. Okay. Britannique. Lovely. Okay.
Britannique. Would they get that confused with Brittany?
That is a very, 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 very good question. No. So, firstly, Brittany. Is someone's TV on in the background other than Brenda? Because I can just hear really loud TV.
Yeah. Is it better now?
That's brilliant, right? So basically, Brittany is known as not our little crazy Brittany that shaved her head. I mean, as in, you know, the part of France. That's Bretagne, okay? And Britain is big Britain, like Grande Bretagne, all right? And Breton is the adjective for somebody who's from Brittany, yeah, which is a language, a bit like Welsh, yeah? So it's Celtic France, all right? So in other words, no. So Britannique refers to La Grande Bretagne, so Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, and England. And Breton refers to somebody who is from the region of Bretagne in France. So no, but it's a bloody good question, Brenda. Okay, lovely. The stripe, the typical silly cliche that you see for France, that's not a general French cliche. That's a Breton. That's like from Brittany. Yeah, good. But it's a nice part of France and it's worth visiting. Lovely. So say for me, my husband is English.
Mon mari est anglais.
I bought him online.
J'ai acheté, je l'ai acheté
en ligne. Good. So say for me. So you got the correct pronoun. Good. Le. Put it in cleanly. Je l'ai acheté.
Je l'ai acheté en ligne.
Okay. He loves me.
Oh,
He. Don't be Spanish. Brenda speaks Spanish, so she will often say elle.
Wait. Sorry. Il m'adore.
Il m'adore. Or il m'aime, il m'adore. Okay, lovely. He does what when it's not a question, I ask. Without question, he's marvelous. So he does.
Il fait ce que.
Good. I ask. You should.
Je demande.
All good, but why is the last verb in the infinitive?
Je demande.
Good, Brenda. Bloody good grammar. Well done, you. Il fait ce que je demande. Il fait ce que je demande. That was lovely grammar. Okay. Okay, lovely. He has a beautiful voice. He has, not he is. He has.
Oh.
He has. Il. He has. He has. He has. Il. He has. Il a. Okay. Yes, you do. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Il a
Feminine. Feminine. Une voice is feminine. Une
Oh, okay. So because he's
No.
masculine, I still have to.
The penis is feminine. I can tell you that there's, well, no, transgender to one side. Most people that own them tend to be, unless they're in a bedside cabinet, tend to be male. So the fact is, the vagina is masculine. Yeah, same in Spanish. Coño, mi coño, it's masculine. Okay, la polla, feminine. So it's like, you know, it's like sometimes masculine things belong to la tête. We've all got a head. Okay, apart from some terribly poor, unfortunate babies born without them, but most of us that make it have got a head. Some of us are masculine. La tête, it's still feminine. So voice is feminine. So say for me, he has a beautiful voice, and it's une.
Il a une
belle voix.
Belle voix.
You're thinking of buff in Spanish, voix.
Voix.
Okay, and 3 weeks ago.
3 semaines dernière.
No, there are.
Semaine
I get the logic. I do understand the logic.
Il y a 3 semaines.
Okay, we did. No, we sang. We sang together.
Nous avons. No.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Nous
We sang. In this case, is an action. Okay, so nous chantions also means we sang. Yes, Brenda, if it was ongoing repetition, so every Friday we
Right.
sang. But action last week with an adverb of time. That's it.
Chanson.
Nous avons
Chantons.
nous avons chanté.
Oh, chanté. Nous
Together.
avons chanté ensemble.
Good. This week,
Cette semaine.
Luke is free.
Luc est libre.
Lovely, libre au dispo. Last week,
La semaine dernière.
lovely, perfect French, Brenda. Gabby and Corinne were here.
Gabby et Corinne étions.
No, they're not we, were, étaient.
Étaient ici.
Good, Brenda, this is really good, well done. The previous week, here's your clue, the week precedent. The week precedent.
Okay. La semaine presque.
Précédente.
Oh, précédent.
Presque
Okay,
is a good
good
muscle.
word.
Presque is a
Presque.
presque is a good word. Presque is like almost. Okay. So la semaine précédente, lovely. Unfortunately,
Malheureusement.
we had action. Nous avons eu.
Nous avons
eu. Lovely. The
étions.
nous avons eu the funeral of Luke's grandmother. The funerals. She had like 3. Les obs.
I don't remember the word for funeral.
So we all know somebody who's an obsequious little bastard, and someone who is obsequious is like a job's worth, dutiful little whatever person. And this is
Right.
coming from the Latin for basically rights and duties. So when someone dies, the funeral rites, the things that you sort of do to honor them. So les obsèques. So one of the old French words for funeral is les obsèques. The other word, which is also plural, is les funérailles. Yeah, but les obsèques is quite common as well. So say for me, the funeral, les obsèques.
Les obsèques.
Let's go steadily because this is quite a long thing. Of the grandmother
obsèques.
of Luke.
Les obsèques de grand-mère de Luc.
Let's clean this up. Say for me the word of.
De.
Good, not day in Spanish. The, feminine.
De.
Feminine. Yes, yeah, but you're excited. You're excited.
Yeah, I got all excited. I got too many things in here.
If she's my grandmother and she birthed my father, I mean, God knows why, because she's an otherwise perfectly lovely person, but we all make mistakes. Basically, if she birthed my grandfather, then birthed my dad, is she a woman or a man?
She's a woman.
So is it going to be la grand-mère or le grand-mère?
La grand-mère.
So now say de la grand-mère.
De la grand-mère.
Of Luke.
De Luc.
That's it. So there's a lot of ha. Let's just everybody mics on together. Let's all speak French together. Turn the mics on together. Can you all just go ha. Off you go, all together. Yeah, that's French. That is French, dudes. That is French. So basically, what that is ultimately saying is that you are acknowledging that French vowels are going up and they're going down. They're going up and they are going down. Yeah, ha. So say for me, la grand-mère de Luc.
La grand-mère de Luc.
That's lovely. So what we've got to do is the smoothness that John's starting to do. Okay, lovely on this business, but not when we go smooth to lose. Ha. La grand-mère de Luc. Lovely. Okay, good. So let's be ambitious. Say for me, what is Charmaine's computer asking me to do? Do you want to disclose passwords for all your porn sites, or just use Nina's? I use Nina's porn. That's fine. Good, lovely. So good. So say for me, les obsèques de la grand-mère de Luc. There's a lot of up and down in that shit. Les obsèques de la grand-mère.
Les obsèques de grand-mère de Luc.
It's good. Only one word was wrong. The rest was perfect. Les obsèques de la grand-mère de Luc.
Les obsèques de la grand-mère de Luc.
Good. One final question, Brenda. You've done exquisitely well. De and la are obviously going to go together. What would it have become if de and le had been next to each other? De and le would become.
De.
That's it. So if it were Luke's grandpa's funeral, les obsèques du grand-père de Luc. Yeah? Les obsèques du grand-père de Luc. Good, Brenda. Good.
Excuse me, what happened to your shirt?
Since today,
Didn't you have it on?
my shirt,
No. Didn't you have a blue one on?
today,
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Just a continuity thing, honey.
a continuity. Well, my continuity girl's gone to get coffees for everybody because craft services is down because of Corona. But basically, in other words, I got warm. Yeah, but I like the eye for continuity. I like the eye for continuity. I do. What are you snacking on, Elisa? You've got a Beauty and the Beast t-shirt. Okay, good. That is Al's beautiful daughter. Lovely. Good. So I've got Nina. Speaking of people who've got Beauty and the Beast pajamas, let's go to Nina. I've just seen a weird light from the garden, but I realized it was Al's cigarette. I was like, oh my God. I was like, Grandma, you've come to visit me. Oh no, it's Al's cigarette light. So I've just seen a weird light from the garden.
Je viens de voir une lumière bizarre du jardin.
Good. What was the verb to see? Je viens de. Je viens de. What form of a verb is
Je
it?
viens de voir. Merci, je viens de voir.
Good. So put it together. So I want both sentences back to back from you. I've just seen a weird light from the garden, but I realized it was Al's cigarette.
Je viens de voir une lumière bizarre du jardin, mais je me suis rendu compte que c'est le fag de.
Fag is British slang.
Sorry, that's British. Okay.
Yeah. Look, clop.
Okay.
I think you just said mego. Mego is like the ash that drops off the cigarette. So good vocab like megot. Mego, but basically clop is like a light, a cigarette. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Yeah. I can't set this up for you in English properly, but I'm horrified to think that I thought it was beautiful. What is the phrasal j'ai blanc de that's going to give me I'm horrified? J'ai
honte.
That would be I'm ashamed, which would have worked in that concept. That would have worked there.
Horrified. Hold on. J'ai horrifié.
Let's use a little bit of grammar. So yes, horrifié is a lovely verb as well. When we use j'ai expressions, what do we put on the end of them? Nouns. What feeling and noun do you feel when you're horrified? Do you feel horror?
Horrible.
What type you do? What kind of what? Give me a horror. Oh, I was going to say, give me a movie genre. Horror.
Horreur.
That's it.
Quelle horreur.
That's
oui,
it.
Okay.
Okay. Lovely. So say for me, I'm horrified. J'ai horreur d'imaginer. Yeah.
J'ai horreur d'imaginer.
That's it. That I thought it was beautiful.
Que j'ai pensé que c'est beau.
Good. Or que je l'ai trouvé beau. Whatever. Okay. Good. Okay. After Al gets home from Nice, because he's going to the south of France on holiday, we're going to start his garden.
Après le rentrée Gaël de Nice, on va commencer son potage, son jardin.
Lovely. So potage is like, well, like you're thinking like vegetable allotments and So son jardin. So Nina did something I like very much. She bypassed grammar. So instead of saying avant que Al, Sorry, après que Al, because it's obviously after Al gets back, we're going to do the damn garden. You said après la rentrée. So in other words, you used the noun form, which is very nice. Before Al leaves, I'm going to show him some stuff. Avant que Al, ne parte. Subjunctive, subjunctive, subjunctive. But lovely, Nina, that was a great job. Okay. Today, he showed me a garden center.
Aujourd'hui, il m'a montré un centre de jardin.
Un centre de jardin, we'd have all understood. Well, more often than not, we'll say jardinage. Yeah, jardinage. But what I loved there, Nina, was the thinking on the I love that. Can you all do that? Oui, il m'a montré un... Okay, keep your engines running, guys. Keep your engines running. Okay, good. He doesn't go there very often. He had heard it was too expensive. It was amazing. So he doesn't go there very often. He had heard it was too expensive.
Il y va pas souvent parce que il a entendu parler que c'est trop cher.
He had heard.
Il avait entendu parler que c'est trop cher.
Good. So you're basically using il avait entendu parler. Now, this is good French for have you heard about. So that's good that that's in your muscle memory. But just he'd heard, literally he'd heard was il avait entendu. That's fine. But what you did was nice French. So in other words, so have you heard about this new restaurant? Est-ce que tu as entendu parler de? So that was good, Nina, but for just literally basic heard, okay? I found the prices quite reasonable. I found the prices quite.
Les prix très raisonnables.
Good. Okay. Good. They have everything we need. They have everything we need.
Ils ont tout ce que nous avons besoin. Oui, nous avons besoin. Qu'il nous faut.
Nice escape. Ils ont tout ce qu'il nous faut. Now let's go back to the besoin option. What am I going to need if I wanted to use? So in other words, ils ont tout blank. Nous avons besoin. What's going to go there if I'm going to use besoin?
Ils avons tous dont nous avons besoin.
Yeah, ils ont tout. All, everything. Yeah, ils ont tout. Yeah, ils ont tout dont nous avons besoin. Good, that's it. Okay. Lovely. Okay. I'm looking forward to doing it because seriously, they had a lovely choice. Lovely. I'm looking forward to doing it because seriously, they had a lovely choice.
J'ai hâte de le faire parce que sérieusement, il avait.
They have. Oh, sorry, I apologize. You are right. They had. No, I did say they had. You're absolutely right. They had a lovely choice.
A lovely choice. Il avait des choix charmants.
So, a project I actually gave Al as homework, like that got done, was to basically, I said I wanted him to go and make me a list of all the positive attribute words like nice that would go for a person, all the ones that would go for a thing, and all the ones that could be used for both. So, for example, they had a lovely choice. Ils avaient une sélection parfaite or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Okay. And I think Al thinks they've lowered their prices because of Corona.
Et elle pense qu'ils avaient non.
They've contains an auxiliary.
Ils ont renlevé.
Lowered. They've lowered.
Baisé. Ils ont baisé le prix.
Nina, do we want to maybe reconsider that verb and change it ever so slightly?
Oh, sorry. Ils ont baisé. That's even worse. They fucked their prices.
Baissé.
Yeah,
baissé. Yeah. Which do we do more often, fuck or lower? I mean, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. So baiser is to fuck, and baisser is lower. All right. He's on baisser. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Lovely. They've lowered. Very common. Very common. Very common. Very common. I don't know one person that's more comfortable. I can't believe I'm about to say this sentence. I don't know one person who's more comfortable with the word lower in the mouth than the word fuck in the mouth. I apologize for saying that, but everybody says baiser much more easily, more because we just use it more. Okay. So baiser, 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 baiser. Good. Okay. That might seem really small-minded, but I suppose there's not a massive difference between, like, say, pardon my language, cunt versus can't. You know, one is an incredibly offensive word to half of the English-speaking planet, and one is a simple word. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Um, we've decided to use 50 Shades of Grey, and I'm not even joking. I don't mean the film. I mean, literally, the stonework in the garden is all going to be different greys, because Al's kitchen is all lovely greys. So we've decided to use 50 Shades of Grey.
On a décidé d'utiliser 50, I don't know, degrés.
Nuance.
Nuance.
Like a nuance in English.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. In her recent porn work, Gabby has been giving a very nuanced performance. They say she's the Joan Fontaine of the ball gag. Do you know what I mean? Very, very good. Lovely. And I want to do some, and I want Al to be comfortable in his garden, and I want him to remember the south of France, because that's where he's got another property. So I want him to think of that. So I want him to be comfortable in his garden, and I want him to remember the south of France.
Je veux qu'il mette à l'aise.
Pause. Now, there's a lot of good stuff happening with you. Se mettre à l'aise is the transformation verb, and indeed, se mettre is a bloody good transformation verb for a lot of things. Like to agree. So Al and I agreed on a shade that was going to work for the, on s'est mis d'accord. Good. But the end result is a status. I wanted him to be comfortable.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, je comprends. Je veux qu'il soit confortable.
That's it.
Soit à l'aise dans son
nice.
Jardin.
Lovely, good. I like synonyms. Don't be afraid, guys, of doing what Nina's just done. Don't be afraid of saying, if you think you know it another way, get it out. There's a video that I'm due to do called Double Double, which is about how in most conversation, particularly if you're quite a warm person, I really do need to do a video on this. If I haven't done one on this, will somebody remind me? Is in normal conversation, particularly chatty people, they double up what they're saying. You all right, Nina? Are you okay? Yeah, Luke, I've had a lovely day. Oh, we had the best time. It's not particularly like both of those sentences give new pieces of information, but it's just a humanly warm thing to do. It's quite smart for the learner as well, because if one of your expressions kind of misses, perish the thought, then the other one will cover its ass. Do you know what I mean? So double double. So that's something that you should try and do as well. So in other words, yeah, if you know another way, if you know another synonym, as long as you don't do this anymore, but as long as you guys don't do the questioning tone of voice, as if you don't sort of go, is that possible, Luke? I'm like, just fake it till you make it. Don't let me know that you're not sure. Do you know what I mean? I will as Vicky learns, I will tell people if it's wrong. Do you know what I mean? Like, but just try it first. Good. Lovely. So oui, je veux qu'il soit confortable, and I want him to remember the south of France.
Et je veux qu'il soit souvenu le Midi, le sud de France.
Good. So there's a lot of good stuff going on with you there, but remember, so ce soit souvenu is a possibility. So you knew that je veux needed subjunctive. Good. You know the reflexive. You know that to remember is indeed reflexive. So therefore, if it went in and I remembered, it would indeed be je me suis, tu t'es, il s'est. You therefore knew that would be subjunctive if it were, il se soit souvenu. But if it's I want him to remember, present tense, your subjunctive is just going to be.
Je veux qu'il se souvienne du sud de France.
Lovely. So je veux qu'il se souvienne du sud de la France or du Midi, le Midi. Yeah, we often call the south of France. I don't know why we do, but we just call the south of France the Midi. And Italy does the same thing. The south of Italy It's also called Italia Meridionale. Yeah, I don't know why we do, because it's not the middle of France. Okay, good. I'm trying to think, is it something to do with when France had North Africa and it would have been the middle? No, I don't know. It just always is. Le Midi. Okay, good. Okay, good. So I've chosen plants which make him think. This is cuntish. I've chosen plants which make him think.
I've chosen plants that make him think. Okay. J'ai choisi des plants qui.
First things first, well done on des plantes. Because it's not les plantes, it's I've chosen some plants. So j'ai choisi des plantes which make him think.
Qui le fait penser.
Good. I've chosen plants which make him sing. I know that's a ridiculous thing to say, but just say that. I've chosen plants which make him sing.
J'ai choisi des plants qui le fait chanter.
Good. I've chosen plants which make him sing the song. I know this is absolute bullshit, trippy, but just hypothetically, how would you do that?
J'ai choisi des plants which make him
sing the song, yeah.
J'ai choisi des plants qui lui fait
Yes,
chanter.
Nina. Good. Very impressive. So for those of you watching, that is called the causative. So this is a common error in French, actually, in French speakers. So Brenda makes me smile. Brenda me fait parler. All right. Brenda makes me. Brenda me fait sourire. Yeah. Muscle memory. Brenda me fait. She does make me speak. Brenda me fait sourire. Brenda makes me dance. Brenda me fait danser. Brenda makes me touch myself in a private place, and I feel so dirty afterwards, but also kind of clean. Brenda me fait. Brenda me fait. You know, whatever. The point is, me toucher. The point is, if I said I make her work, je la fais travailler, or je le fais travailler, if it was David. I make David write, je le fais écrire. I make David write the song, je lui fais écrire la chanson. When the thing that your bitch is being made to do then has an object, so I make John speak. Perfect. Je le fais parler. I make him speak. I make him speak the language. Je lui fais parler la langue. In other words, if your person that you're making do something's verb gains a direct object, the person becomes an indirect object. Good. Complicated? Often messed up by French people? Often not known by French people? Good, Nina. Lovely. I'm afraid we're going to have to end there because that was just such a freaking good high note. I don't want to end on anything inferior to that. So that was good. Lovely. Sorry if I haven't got time for anybody else. But I'm neglecting my hosts who are entertaining me. So good. Unless Al, do you want to do a little bit of something?
I'm good now.
No, I thought it would be interesting. Hands up who thinks Al should do a little bit of translation. Any sea of hands? Oh, a little sea of hands. Right, just a few more for Al just before we finish. Off you go. Al's had 5 beers. So off you go. So as his girlfriend will attest. Okay, right, here we go. Right. Al's just realised that he needs to speak French. You go, mate.
Really?
Translate. Yeah, go.
Elle vient de se rendre compte qu'il doit parler français.
Okay. He's happy. He's happy. We've seen the garden centre.
Il est content qu'on soit le jardinage.
Il est content qu'on est.
Il est content qu'on ait voir.
Qu'on
ait vu le jardinage.
Le centre de jardinage. He's happy. He's seen the garden centre.
Il est content qu'il ait vu.
Same person on both sides. Il est content
d'avoir vu.
That's it. Spot on. Very clever. We don't use the subjunctive the same person on both sides if we can help it. Okay.
Famous.
Oh, look at him. His kitchen is pristine.
Cuisine.
Yeah.
Formidable.
Unfortunately, he has 2 beautiful children who need to eat.
Malheureusement, il y a de beaux enfants qui ont besoin de manger.
Okay, it's not fair because after they've eaten, the kitchen is dirty,
C'est pas juste parce que après manger, la cuisine est sale.
and again after they've
Après
eaten.
qu'ils ont mangé.
That's it. Après qu'ils ont mangé, because after they've eaten, the kitchen is
Still
dirty. No, yes, he does. He did brilliantly. He's done brilliantly. Okay. He liked the 50 Shades of Grey that I showed him.
Il a aimé les 5 nuances de gris que je lui ai montré.
So your brain was thinking nuance was feminine. So what's grey normally? The gris.
Gris.
That's it. Okay. And those we're going to use for the garden.
Ceux qu'on va utiliser pour le jardin.
It'll sell if it's feminine nuance. Okay, good. Okay. He is lucky to have a beautiful forest 200 meters from his house.
Il a de la chance d'avoir une belle forêt qui se trouve à how much was it?
200 meters, whatever.
200 mètres de chez moi.
Okay. Also, he makes me sick because his swimming pool is a former chapel.
Et aussi, il me rend, how do you say sick?
Il me fait vomir.
Il me
Or
fait
il est écœurant. He's heartbreak. Il est écœurant.
il est
Okay.
écœurant parce que sa piscine est belle.
It's a former chapel.
C'est une ancienne chapelle.
I'm not even joking about that. Go to Google Images and type Repton, R-E-P-T-O-N, Virgin, as in the chain Virgin, like, you know, Richard Branson.
Virgin Active.
Virgin Active, yeah, Virgin Active Repton pool. It's just, it's literally a swimming pool in a former church. It's hilarious. I was like, oh my God. Lovely. Back to Al for 2 more. Okay. We went out with his 2 kids to the cricket pitch earlier.
On est parti.
On est sorti,
pardon, avec ces 2 enfants au terrain de cricket plutôt.
Okay, the cricket.
Tout à l'heure.
Tout à l'heure. Good. We showed his daughter how to throw a ball, although we used a bottle of water because we didn't have a ball. So we showed his daughter how to throw a ball.
On a montré comment jeter.
Good. Now you cheated that, although it wasn't wrong. So on a montré comment? How would you say we showed his daughter on a montré? Did we show her to anybody else? That would be bogus and weird. On a montré.
À sa fille.
That's it.
On a
Okay.
montré à sa fille comment jeter un ballon.
Big ball. What would be a small ball? Une
balle.
Lovely. Okay. The size of your balls counts in French. Un ballon, une balle. Okay. His son, although he's 4, he's so strong. He was throwing his scooter and catching it. The son is like little Hercules. So although he's 4,
son fils, bien qu'il a 4 ans,
bien qu'il ait 4 ans, he's so strong that he was throwing his scooter.
Il est tellement fort qu'il jetait son trottinette.
Sa trottinette. The only thing I'd say, il était si fort. If we're going to do so strong that we did something, that'll be that. Good, chill. That's quite good on 5 little beers. Well, big beers, isn't it? Good. So the secret to today's thing is basically do homework like Nina, join like John, open a little tarts parlor like Gabby, and get shit-faced like Al. And between it, and have a lovely husband, love slave like Brenda. Between it, if we bring these methodologies together, ça marche. Good. All right, love you all, leave you all, and we'll see you next week. Brenda, show us what you're making before you go. It looks nice. I saw a flash of mustard. Oh, nice knit. That's cool. I like the bit in the middle. Good. My daughter would go mad for that colour. Good. All right. Lots of love to all of you. Any questions that came up in this that were not immediately clear or obvious, by all means, email me. I will be starting this week. I have to be careful because I've got to kind of watch my eyes and bright lights at the moment, but I will be trying to work my way through the backlog of emails because I know a couple of people have emailed me over the past 3 weeks and I've just not been around for 3 different reasons, as you know. So we had eyes, then we had funerals, then we had Gabby and people, and then we had the Sunday thing, and yeah, so but this week should be back to normal. All right, lots of love to all of you. Take care. Well done. That was bloody good work from every single one of you. Take care. Good, good, good. Oh, Marcy, I bloody didn't do Marcy. I'm so sorry, Marcy. I do apologise. Marcy?
It's okay. I thought I might have got away with that.
No, I'm sorry, Marcy. Not in any bloody way.
No, it's okay.
No, Marcy.
I don't mind.
No.
Because I keep dropping out.
No,
Okay.
Marcy, it's because I keep seeing you not coming in. I'm sorry, Marcy. Fair is fair. I'm not a piss. I'm not a right. No, Marcy, you can do 5 for us. Little five. Okay.
Okay.
Marcy drank lots of whiskey last week.
Marcy a bu beaucoup de whisky
La
la semaine dernière.
Lovely.
Yeah.
She was here in this house.
Elle était ici dans cette maison.
Okay. She drove like a professional.
Elle a conduit comme une professionnelle.
Lovely. Weirdly, nobody died.
Bizarrement, personne. Mais c'est personne, oui, personne. Personne
est mort. Okay, good. Okay.
Est mort.
Okay. Gabby had hired an apartment in London.
Gabby a loué un appartement à Londres.
Gabby had hired. This is one for John. Gabby had.
Elle avait loué.
Okay.
Un appartement.
Lovely. Marcy had decided to see her son, who lives near the apartment.
Marcy a décidé.
Had.
Oui. Marcy avait décidé.
What? That's it.
De voir son fils qui quoi?
Who lives near this area? Who lives near this area?
Oui, qui habite près de cette quartier.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but gender.
Ce quartier.
Nice, Marcy, you're doing bloody brilliantly. Excellent.
Okay.
Marcy spent the night with Gabby.
Marcy avait passé.
Not had, just Marcy spent an action. Marcy.
Oh no, it's just action. Yeah. Marcy a passé la nuit avec Gabby.
Okay. 4 hours before seeing Marcy. Off we go.
4 heures avant de voir.
Avant de voir Marcy.
Avant de voir Marcy.
Okay, Gabby had done some horse riding. The verb to do horse riding is faire du cheval. So Gabby had done some horse riding.
Gabby avait fait du cheval.
That's it, okay. Lovely. The following day.
Le lendemain.
But this is perfect, Marcy. No, le lendemain, you were there. This is really good, Marcy. Okay. Gabby was saying. Gabby was saying. Gabby disait. That's it.
Gabby disait.
My back hurts.
Mon dos. Je mal au dos.
Good. So you were trying to use 2 systems there, Marcy, both of which are correct. Well done. J'ai mal au dos or mon dos me fait mal. Luke sang the song Chocolate and Vanilla.
Oh, oui. Luke chantait la chanson Chocolat et Vanille.
Okay. And Gabby rang her family, and I'm not even joking. Gabby rang her family when I spent last night with a really beautiful Jamaican woman. I'm not even joking. She did. She did. Honestly, no, on my daughter's life, no word of a lie, Marcy. Gabby goes, Gabby, anybody that would listen, Gabby went, I spent last night with a really hot Jamaican woman. I'm not even joking. And then she said, we had a lovely chat and a cup of tea. I mean, you know, but that was brilliant. Good, Marcy. Flawless. Freaking good. Well done. Well done. Yeah, well done. If your net doesn't work for your class this week, Alors, si l'internet ne marche pas pour toi cette semaine, then just literally give me a landline call and I'll ring you back on the landline. Do you know what I mean? So if your mobile's down and your thing is down, just give me a missed call from a landline and I will just call you back on that landline. All right? Don't even let it go through. I'll just call you back. All right? Good, excellent, bloody good. Lovely, good. Excellent. Anything else? Good. If I missed anyone else, I'm really, really sorry. All right, take care, guys.
Ciao.
Good. All right, guys, any problems, anything else, email me, logiclanguagelearning@gmail.com. If there's any grammar on this that you didn't understand, please email me and I will send you the podcast. All right, take care.
Crazy,